This should not happen anywhere.
I felt immediately like I'm going to die today.
Welcome to hell.
October 7th is a day they'll never forget. Survivors hope this new exhibition will confront some of the denial they've encountered about what happened at the Nova Music Festival massacre.
The trauma is something that we will have to deal with all of our lives with. It's not something like a fever that will pass. With this exhibition and sharing our story, it gives us also really, it's part of our healing journey.
The name of this immersive exhibition is 6:29 a.m, the moment music stood still, and it recreates in vivid detail the aftermath of what happened that day. More than 370 people were killed at the festival and about 40 were taken hostage.
Mai Hayat was working as a bartender when the gunman attacked.
Inside I was so frightened, but outside I showed them like, okay, I'm not afraid.
She'd hidden at first in a hole.
When I opened my eyes, I found myself with 8 terrorists in civilian clothes with cold weapons like knives and wooden bats and hammers. One of them was a 14-year-old child with flip-flop and knife on his hand. Then they all turned to my direction with energy that every woman knows what's going to be next.
After being kept alive by them for hours, watching other people being slaughtered, remarkably, she was told to run, which she did before hiding under a stage.
There were 2 dead bodies. Odette gave me strength that I can't describe. He looked like an angel, and I just looked at him. I saw how he was laying there, and I just lay exactly like he was, and I took his blood from his head, and I apologized to him, and I put his blood on my face, and I just lay there 2.5 hours until the army came and rescued me from there.
Alongside filmed interviews with survivors, you'll find their belongings, photos and mobile phones playing the final videos taken by some of the victims.
Elkanah Babbitt was taken and held hostage for 738 days.
I was in a very, very small room, where maybe 1.5 meters, 6 people, no sun, no air, no light, nothing. You don't know if you're gonna stay alive next 1 minute, next 2 minutes. You don't know. 2 years I didn't see my face in the mirror, 2 years. Why I'm survived is because I think of my family, of my boy. He waiting for me. I live in when he's 3 years old. I promise to him tomorrow I back to you. We eat pizza together, we play, don't worry.
This exhibition has already been to 10 cities, but coming here at a time when there are anti-Semitic attacks in the UK, the timing of this feels particularly significant.
It's a never-ending question and answer. Why we are so vilified? Why have you called us baby? Because you have killed, you've murdered our baby.
Lisa and Michael Marlowe's son Jake was 26 when he was murdered.
Everything stopped on the 7th of October for us.
Jake, a musician, had moved to Israel 2 years before and was working as an unarmed security guard on site.
He called us at 4:30 in the morning to tell us, obviously he woke us up, to tell us that there were rockets flying overhead. He said he loved us. They knew exactly what was happening. He was helping people escape.
I would have run. We're the same character, but I'd have chose to run. He was utterly heroic. He was eventually cut down in a hail of bullets.
How have you come to function?
We deserve Oscars. We are the best actors you'll ever see. But inwardly, we are broken. We're shattered. To hear Lisa, a mother, a wife, my best friend, wail uncontrollably, will live with me for the rest of my life.
And their grief has been accompanied by anti-Semitism.
It's completely out of control. It's like a wildfire. It's raging and it's spreading, and there's no reason for it. But come, let people come. If they would, but I don't think they will. I pray with all my might, and I really don't believe in God. They have to come and see what occurred. We're not lying, as they seem to think that we are.
There is frustration among the organisers that the dance music and festival industry elsewhere in the world has never, in their view, fully highlighted the suffering inflicted on innocent festival goers. That the suffering of innocent people in Gaza has, for some people, clouded the murders and rapes committed on October the 7th. They hope that this exhibition might address that.
We didn't look for support around the world and other music festivals, and it's very sad for me that, you know, hate got into so many industry that surrounds, like, music industry. The story of this exhibit, it tells the story of, unfortunately, what happened, the biggest massacre in history of music festivals, and the messages that this should not happen anywhere.
It's confronting, it's a lot to process, but survivors and those who lost loved ones say that's the point. They say it's about countering some of the denial, correcting misinformation, and responding to what they see as a wave of rhetoric shaped in part by anti-Semitism.